Hi everyone, I'm Richard. Today I'm going to talk about my experience traveling from Canada to China during the pandemic. I want to talk about some background information before starting my story. I grew up in Beijing, China, and moved to Canada when I was 15 years old. Since then, I've been boarding at my high school here in the Greater Toronto area. During this 3-year stretch, I have been living by myself in Canada, while my parents are in China. After COVID became serious in Canada, I had to move out of my dorm in my school and started living with a friend of my parents. This period lasts around 4 months before I depart for China in July. I waited 4 months for three main reasons. The first one is that plane tickets were too expensive. The second one was concerns about international travels. The third one was that my online Zoom classes may be affected. At the end, I figured that staying with my family would be the best decision during this difficult time, and I was lucky to get a ticket in early July. However, the journey wasn't easy at all. In fact, there wasn't any direct flight from Toronto to China at the time, so I had to travel to Vancouver first, wait 9 hours, then connect to a flight to Xiamen, a city in southern China. I'm from Beijing, which is in the north of China, but that flight was the only one available, so I had no choice. The flight from Vancouver to Xiamen takes about 13 hours. Then I need to take a flight back home to Beijing, which takes about 3 hours. In anticipation of a lot of testings at the airport, I depart for Pearson International Airport around 6 hours before the flight takes off. The process was smooth, and my flight from Toronto to Vancouver took 5 hours. I felt really nervous when I was on the plane and was constantly using alcohol to clean up seats and windows around me. I didn't drink any water because I was afraid that I would regret it later. That 5 hours flight felt like 5 days for me, but I made it through. The Vancouver airport was empty. I had a Tim Horton combo there. I was so hungry because I didn't eat anything in the past 11 hours. After finishing the meal, there was still around 8 hours left for my next flight to China. I had a video call with my parents through the Wi-Fi at the airport. Although it was well over midnight in China, they stayed up late just in case if there was any emergencies. Around 6 hours before the takeoff time, I walked over to the check-in gate just to take a look. But to my surprise, there was already a long line there. Although there was more than 3 hours left before they actually started doing check-in, I decided to join the line. That turned out to be a really good decision because the line doubled in length a short time after. I stood at the line for 4 hours straight and made it into the airport, and it was already 1 a.m. The whole airport was empty, with us being the only flight in the terminal. I bought a few chocolate bars and got prepared for the health checks before boarding the flight. The 13-hour flight was super tough. I did not drink any water and didn't go to the bathroom at all. But I was lucky enough that I finally made it. After taking a few COVID tests, I was put on a bus that will take me to the hotel for a 14-day quarantine. And this is a picture of the view outside the hotel. Staying in a hotel for 2 weeks straight is always challenging, but considering what I have just been through, I actually enjoy my time resting in the hotel, and the food was really good as well. Looking back at my experience, I've learned three main lessons that I will remember for the rest of my life. The first one is family is always important. I'm extremely grateful for the support my parents gave me during this difficult time. The second one is that life is lonely. We come to this world alone and leave this world alone as well. So enjoying loneliness is crucial to one's happiness in life. The third one is don't take anything for granted. With so much loss in 2020, it reminds me and all other people to live in the moment. Thank you for watching.